Hello friends of the VisionCrypto channel. My name is Arian and my channel is all about crypto and art analysis explained as simply as possible. Just in time for the turn of the year, the crypto market is starting to move again. Especially the altcoins have been able to gain quite a bit of value in the last 3 days. Bitcoin has also managed to add a little value again. Now the question arises, is the bull run just beginning? Because many believe that it really kicks off in the first quarter of this year, and maybe the bull run will stretch until the end of the year. Others think, no, you better pay attention, this cycle is different, the bull market could be over faster than expected. And that's exactly the topic I want to explore with you as we take a look at the Bitcoin chart together. Not to analyze it in detail, but to see where we currently stand in the Bitcoin cycle. And that's exactly the topic I want to look at with you, the Bitcoin chart. Not to analyze it in detail, but to see where we currently stand in the Bitcoin cycle. You guys who have been following the channel for about a year now will recognize this graphic, as I've repeatedly marked where Bitcoin and other prices might currently be moving. And I want to use the graphic again with you for today's video. And let's take a look at where we stand with Bitcoin. To do this, we'll take a look at the long-term chart and then the short-term chart, and then we'll figure out together how much we can still expect from Bitcoin. Basically, a bull run is divided into 5 waves. We can see this here at the white line. We have wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And these waves are also divided again in the classic climb. That is, wave 1 has 5 waves, wave 3 has 5 waves, and wave 5 has 5 up waves, while wave 2001-2 and wave 4 both have 3 waves, or wave 4 itself can sometimes form in a channel. So, that's our foundation to look at how the bull run is structured. And now let's dive into the Bitcoin chart. Here we have the Bitcoin chart. We've built wave 1, 2, 3, a trend channel to wave 4, and are on our way to wave 5. Now we can see the following. We have built out a wave 1 in Bitcoin, a wave 2, then we have built out a wave 3, a trend channel to wave 4, and now we have been on our way to wave 5 for some time. That means for us, wave 1 is complete, wave 2 is complete, and wave 3 is complete. Wave 4 has also been completed through this trend channel, and now we are in wave 5, and we've already entered the target box there. Now the question is, how much do we still have ahead of us? Because this wave 5 also consists of 5 waves, and that's what we want to take a look at together. Now let's go to the short-term chart of Bitcoin and take a look at the whole thing here. So that's wave 3 above it, which means that with this developed trend channel, here we have the bottom of wave 4, and now the rise into wave 5 begins, and we have found that it is again formed in 5 parts, which means that since our bottom, where we have just reached the ER Fibonacci, we have wave 1 up, wave 2 down, wave 3 up. Here we are again in wave 4, which we are currently moving down in, where we might already be finished, or maybe it will go down another level. I don't want to discuss that in today's video. And when wave 4 is completed, which could very well be the case right now, there will be one final rise into wave 5. Meaning, we've arrived down here in the bull run and only have a little bit left to go. After that, the bull run, at least the current one, should come to an end. If you don't want to be transparent with the tax authorities, it means you don't want them to have all your data in the crypto space, and you also don't want to spend hours identifying yourself and submitting documents. And if you want to trade your favorite coins without the EU saying, but not this coin because we don't like it, then you need an exchange where that's not the case. I personally trade on CoinEx and enjoy the freedoms I want to have. What you need to sign up is an email address and a password of your choice, and then you're registered and can trade freely. Instead of fewer, there are more coins, the fees are moderate, and those who sign up now can still receive up to $100 in welcome bonuses. Do it like I do, go to CoinEx and sign up. And to briefly touch on the altcoins, many are still expecting a very strong altcoin season where everything skyrockets. Of course, that could happen. I don't want to rule it out, but it's always about probabilities. And according to the probabilities, we're pretty much done with this run. This means that even an altcoin season, if it were to happen, which I already assume, won't bring those kinds of profits and value changes. Many are at least hoping that, in this current rise, there might be a stronger rally towards the end of this year. Sure, that could be the case. I'm just talking about the current situation, and right now, we're pretty much done. One chance we still have is that the bull run lasts longer, meaning it might not end so quickly. But I'm not saying that this is my primary scenario. I'm saying that the chart theoretically allows for it, and it could still happen. I need to go into a bit more detail about that. So we have a setup here with Bitcoin, which means I'll start here in white. We had a wave 1, a wave 2, then we moved up into a wave 3, built out a wave 4, and are now moving up into a wave 5. This means that this count here in the circle is coming to an end. After that, we've also built out another one up here, which means we have a 1 here. I'll quickly change the color. We went into a wave 2 here. Then built out wave 3, corrected into wave 4, and are now building out wave 5, where we've seen that there's still an increase, and then the bull run will end up here at the top. And the only chance I see for the bull run or the current rise to last a bit longer is if we build out another setup, meaning we have another 1 here, another 2 here, that this up here is a 3, then we correct into a wave 4, and we see another rise in a wave 5. This means we have a wave 1 here. I'll make this blue, then go into a wave 2, then build out the wave 3 up here, and then have another correction into a wave 4, and then we build out another wave 5, and only then is the cycle finished. That would obviously lead us to significantly higher prices. And as I already said, this scenario is possible. The chart allows for it, but it's not my primary scenario. Right now, I assume that after the last rise, we will enter a stronger correction. If that had already been the top, then we would be at Bitcoin is expected to have prices ranging between $20,000 and $30,000. That means we would be moving in this price range before the price has the next chance to rise again from the beginning. If we were only in a wave 4 here, as I said, I have to mention that we will probably go up a bit more before the next correction comes. Then it would be like this. I'm assuming a price of around dollars, that we would have another correction that could take us down again between and US dollars before there is another increase. Today's video message is this. Remember that YouTubers shape your price expectations. They rely on clicks. This might be because their topics are broader, not just chart analysis. If I wrote, "This coin will reach Cardano $20 in this bull run," my videos would get more views. Beginners with little knowledge and no bull run experience rely on this. They miss the chance to sell. It might also be because the topics are broader and not just about chart analysis, but there are also channels that use clickbait, because if I were to write, "This coin will reach Cardano Cardano $20 in this bull run, then my videos would get watched a lot more. But the thing is, beginners who have no idea or very little knowledge rely on this, and when greed kicks in, they want more and they miss the chance to sell. And I just want to raise awareness with this video that such a bull run can end at any time. The thing is, and this is a mistake that beginners make, those who have no idea or very little knowledge and haven't experienced a bull run yet, they rely on this. And when greed kicks in, they want more, and more, and they miss the chance to sell. And I just want to raise awareness, this video that such a bull run can end at any time. Am I saying that it has to be this way now? Many targets are unrealistic. The bull run won't last long. Be aware of prices and take profits, as only realized profits count. After the bear market low, Quant rose significantly, going from $40 to $230, and I sold around $170. Be a bit more aware of the prices and always take profits. That's really important, because only a realized profit is a profit. As long as your portfolio shows a nice number, it's just pixels on the computer. But only when that cash is actually there, meaning you've sold, then you really have a realized profit. And I can remember back then, right after the bear market low, Quant shot up so much, it was one of the first coins to have a stronger entry. It went from $40 to $230, I believe, and I sold around $170. What do you think kind of messages I received? You sold way too early. You have no idea. The profit would certainly have been much bigger if I had waited, but I realized this profit at the time, that was my profit, and there were many who just missed it. They had these $230 just lying around in their portfolio as a number, but the price sold off again, and the profits were gone again. So, be aware of somewhat more reasonable and realistic prices. And don't punish the YouTubers who give you numbers that you might not like. I hope today's video had some exciting information for you. If so, feel free to give the video a thumbs up, leave me a short comment, or maybe just a little smiley. That would boost the algorithm and be good for the channel. And I want to point out that there's another exciting chart analysis waiting for you in the credits. I sincerely hope that each and every one of you has a truly wonderful and enjoyable time until we meet again in the next video. Take care and goodbye for now, dear friends, until we connect once more. Wishing you all the best. 1,000 times over.